What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Phil, and welcome back to another video. So, let's talk about Boonboomger episode 41. Now, before I begin, I'm gonna have to say there are gonna be some spoilers for this episode because there are some really great things that I want to talk about, and they're gonna have to be in some detail. So, I guess you're gonna have to kind of deal with some spoilers. But it's not really something that's how do you say, plot breaking, not at all, but you know just in case, I want to make sure that I give you the message that there are gonna be some spoilers. But not only that, I will talk about something quite special near the end of the video. So anyways, I'm really so excited, to talk about this. So, anyways, let's get on with the episode, shall we? I get tongue tied a lot, but anyways, let's go. So basically, the plot of episode 41 is a soccer match between the Boonboomgers and the Hashirian. So it turns out that both Genba and Sakito, although not necessarily playing together before, so they were both part of the Big Bang Soccer, which is basically, I guess, the soccer branch or counterpart of the Big Bang Grand Prix. Yes, they could be affiliated in some sort, but yeah, nonetheless. So Sakito and Gemba reveal that they have played for the BBS. Uh, and of course, the main enemy for this episode is a soccer themed monster. Although there's also another sub monster. You could say, there's two of them, but the main one is the soccer ball monster. So the other one is the goalkeeper. You could say the goal monster, but we'll talk about him later. So we can see Gemba and Sakito showing off their soccer skills because actually in real life their actors play soccer, and on social media, like, the actors do post pictures of them in soccer matches. All the guys, especially. I'm not sure if they do take Mira along for some games or whatnot, but at least I do see on their social media platforms that, yeah, the guys do play soccer in their spare time. So, like, off cam, they actually do play soccer. So it was, I guess, a chance for the writers to, mix in like actual skills that the Boonboomger actors, have. Like, for example, like Taya's guitar playing episodes. So it's because, like, Taya's actor himself plays the guitar in real life. So, uh, you know, having two guys who are good at soccer, getting a chance to use their real life skills in the show. So it is kind of nice. But nonetheless, of course, Hashirian being Hashirian, they cheat. I mean, it was the same thing with the baseball episode, so it's no different than that. So you could, guess where this is kind of going. So here comes the fun part. So we all know that by this point, Taya's mentor, I guess. I don't know if you could say he's a good guy. I probably won't, but he kind of sends like two of his lackeys, to spy, not necessarily spy on them, but watch the match, and like report back to the boss. So these two guys that we see in the episode, that were basically working with the Hashirian, so they are played by King Oger actors. So one of them is Boshimar, one of the servants who served Raklis, who apparently was oft by an enemy and then used his form as a disguise. So he's one of those guys. And the other one was played by Sebastian. So, you know, this is the closest we can get so far to a Boonboomger crossover with the King Oger. There probably is going to be an actual crossover some point in the future, so who knows? Maybe, their actual King Oger counterparts may meet them like, what the heck? Like, they do the Spider-Man meme, like, pointing at each other. Who knows? And, like, it may happen, but again, it's actually nice to see actors from the previous season return. Of course, they're playing different characters, but again, it's just nice to see them do that. So now I want to move on to the other monster in this episode. So the goalkeeper monster or the goal monster, whatever. So his way of cheating in the match is to, teleport the goal or transform it into something else. Like they moved it outside of the stadium or like the original area that they're playing in. So the Boonboomgers had to go after it, and at some point it turned into a basketball ring. So, like, even though it's not technically how you play the game, like knowing it's a Hashirian rules, so they still had to make do with that. Now, another fun part. So, one of the major sponsors of Boonboomger is a, you could say, a tire company called Carport Maruzen. So there's been a commercial with the Boonboomger collaboration for some time now. So they also use the Boonboomger set, basically the base of operations, the Boonboomger base. So like they sing the Maruzen theme song while pushing the tires around, and the Boonboomger members also do the same. So these two guys that you see in the commercial, so I did a bit of research. So they are the Yoneoka brothers. They're basically the guys who own and run Maruzen. And they appear in this episode. Now, I think maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, so we see Toys R Us being featured, well, I guess again in the Super Sentai series. I do know that Toys R Us had been a sponsor of the shows for a long time, and I do remember vaguely seeing a Toys R Us cameo, or they used the Toys R Us location in one episode, and then Mira is seen working at Toys R Us branch, and Jeffrey the Giraffe makes a cameo himself. So again, they are sponsors, and I get it. So the Carport Maruzen guys, the Yoneoka brothers, basically the owners of the company, appear in this episode, and they do their tire Maruzen shtick. I cannot make this up. Like, talk about self-promotion at its peak. I just couldn't take how funny it was. Like, I couldn't take them seriously. But, man, was it fun. Like, are you serious? You guys own the company, have a collab commercial with the Boonboomgers, and actually appear in the show. So it happened because the goalkeeper Kurumaju, like, he teleported the goal into a Maruzen shop. And it so happened that the owners were there. Like, they weren't surprised that there's a monster in their shop. Like, they were just so happy to get all that attention. Oh, peak. I'm sorry. was already a 5 out of 5. Just the fact that they were there doing their second, they're nonchalant about it. God. Man, I love it. I mean, that's the whole thing with being a sponsor, and you have the right to do so. And man, it just turned out to be amazing in my opinion. Like, it may be like, I don't know, like, some people may not agree with that the tactic, but for me it works. It was fun and I loved it. So just for that, I'm already giving Boonboomger 5 out of 5. And I'm not done talking about the episode just yet. I mean, sure, the Boonboomgers eventually win the match, and it was just given, you know and I guess one minor detail that I also like about this episode is that this marks the return of Boon Red 119, and the Leo rescue, and yeah. So all the kind of stuff with Boon Red 119. So yeah. So again, they so what actually happened, quite early on in the match, because like both Gemba and Sakito were really heated up with regards to their experiences with the Hashinayan. Like, yeah, they are quite angry. Like, I think they kind of, well, they won, I guess. But knowing that they'd be playing alongside each other, well, like, they know what needs to be done. They know that they need to win, but rather than focusing on winning, like, they were more focused on one-upping each other, like, who's the better player. Like, I'm gonna be the score. I'm gonna be the scorer. No, I am that kind of stuff. So Taya had to cool them down literally with the Boom Red 119. So like, it's rare that we see Taya really get angry at his teammates. I mean, like, he got angry at the Shashiro clone, but it was a clone. It was a fake guy, so that doesn't count. But like, for him to actually wail on his teammates, like, you both need to shut the F up, you know. Masterpiece. So peak Taya there. So even Joe makes it a point to remind his teammates, like, you know like, I can understand why Ty did this to you guys, because you guys really literally need to cool down. So once Gemba and Sakito calmed down, so they started working together as a team, and they do win. They do score the winning goal. So uh, that's that. So that's how they won the match. So now, when everything's said and done, the episode is finished, something very special is presented to us by Toei. We see for the first time a preview of Gojuger. So we've already seen, like, we've already talked about the release of the new suits, and well, as of this video that Toy presented at the end of Boonboomger, it's official. The suits are real and confirmed, and we are indeed celebrating 50 years of Super Sentai. So while, yes, Gojuger isn't Super Sentai number 50 in terms of production, we are in fact celebrating by the year. Okay, so it's been literally 50 years since Super Sentai started airing. So Toei also shows us the fact in that video, like a special logo for the Super Sentai 50th anniversary, and with the 5 being the original Go Ranger 5 symbol. So again, a perfect homage to the very first Sentai with Gojuger. Now, uh, speaking of Gojuger, from the name of the team itself, well, I could translate it, as like powerful or Mighty Beast Squadron Gojuger, or Mighty Beast Rangers, if you will. So the Goju can also be translated as 50. So, again, it just makes perfect sense given that this is, in fact, our 50th anniversary special. So, it's just really amazing to see, that confirmation. Although, we don't really have a name for the Red Ranger, but let's say he's Goju Red. Um, so yeah, Goju Red is the only one featured so far. I mean, he's the Red Ranger, so he's the leader, and for all intents and purposes, the main character. So it makes sense that we see him in the promotional video. We are yet to see the other Rangers, but you know, seeing that the costumes are confirmed, so yeah, we are gonna have a female Black Ranger going forward. So it's a brand new start for the Super Sentai series. Considering that it is their 50th anniversary, who knows? Like, we might also see some other, cameos from previous Sentai actors. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? But yes, Gojuger is indeed coming soon, and they are going to do a press release on Christmas Day. So mark your calendars, guys. Christmas Day 2024, Gojuger press conference, and make sure to stay tuned here on JEFusion because we will give you the latest updates regarding that press release once it comes out. So, you know what? I'm really so excited for Gojuger. I'm really excited to be a part of, well, I'm not appearing in the show, but like a part of this experience with you guys, being able to celebrate 50 years of Super Sentai. So, you know, uh, well, we have to wait about 2 more weeks, I guess. So, we already have a confirmation date. We are going to meet the actors, probably. We are going to see the suits in a much clearer, setting. And who knows what else we are going to find out. So, yeah. So, stay tuned once Christmas Day hits. So, probably if you're watching this and you're from the West, that would be still Christmas Eve to you guys. But yeah, it's gonna be December 25th in Japan. Now, the time isn't announced yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be either like around 10 a.m. or 12 noon, somewhere around that time period. But anyways, I will keep you posted. So again, keep yourself tuned to this channel. So if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Also, turn on the notification bells so you get the latest from JEFusion. So, with that said, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really enjoyed, Boonboomger episode 41. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments once you've seen the episode. So, tell me. So, anyways, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.